Listen up, because what I'm about to tell you will blow your mind and make you question everything you thought you knew about Hollywood's so-called perfect couples and friendships. Blake Lively just got caught in the most revealing moment of her entire career. And let me tell you, it's not pretty. While everyone's been distracted by her movie drama, Blake Lively has been exposed in a way that shows just how desperate and scared she really is right now. And if you think you know what's going on behind the scenes, think again. Hit that subscribe button right now because you're about to get the most brutal breakdown of how Blake's world is falling apart faster than a house of cards. Blake Lively broke cover for the first time since the "It Ends With Us" controversy exploded, and let me tell you something. She looked absolutely wrecked. We're talking stress written all over her face, clinging to Ryan Reynolds like her life depends on it at Taylor Swift's $17 million Rhode Island mansion. This isn't some casual hangout, people. This is a woman in full panic mode, running to her billionaire best friend's compound like it's some kind of celebrity witness protection program. You want to know what desperation looks like? It's Blake Lively hugging and kissing Ryan Reynolds with the intensity of someone who knows their career is hanging by a thread. The exclusive photos from Daily Mail don't lie. This woman is terrified. She's not just stressed, she's completely unraveled, and everyone can see it. And here's where it gets really juicy. Smash that subscribe button because I'm about to break down exactly why Blake is hiding out like a fugitive. The actress has been left fearing for her career, and instead of facing the music like a professional, she's literally hiding behind Taylor Swift's massive fortune and influence. $17 million buys you a lot of privacy, but it can't buy you back your reputation when you've messed up this badly. The pictures tell the whole story that Hollywood doesn't want you to see. Blake was photographed frowning into the sunshine. And let me tell you, when you're at a luxury pool party and you're still frowning, that's when you know things are seriously bad. She's dressed in floral shorts and a coral bikini top, hair up in a bun, trying to look casual, but her body language screams anxiety. This is not the confident Blake Lively we're used to seeing on red carpets. But wait, it gets even more pathetic. Ryan Reynolds shows up with a cap and backpack like he's arriving at summer camp. And Blake literally throws her arms around him like he's her savior. The relief on her face when he arrives. That's not love, that's pure desperation. That's the look of someone who knows they need all the support they can get because their world is crashing down. If you're not subscribed yet, you're missing out on the most explosive celebrity breakdowns in Hollywood. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell because this story is just getting started, and what happens next will shock you to your core. Now here's where this whole situation gets even more calculated and disgusting. This isn't just Blake hiding out. This is a full Hollywood damage control operation disguised as a friendly gathering. Bradley Cooper shows up with his 7-year-old daughter Leah, because nothing says innocent family fun like bringing children to your image rehabilitation party, right? Cooper, who's supposedly ready to propose to Gigi Hadid, conveniently appears at this exact moment when Blake needs maximum star power to distract from her controversies. The Oscar winner is dressed down in a black shirt, flashing big smiles for the cameras, and you better believe those photos were strategically planned. This is Hollywood PR 101, people, and they think we're stupid enough to fall for it. But here's the kicker that nobody's talking about. Gigi Hadid, who's supposedly Cooper's girlfriend and Taylor's close friend, mysteriously doesn't appear to be at this summer bash. Convenient much. When you're orchestrating a publicity rescue mission for Blake Lively, you can't have too many A-listers stealing focus. This whole thing is more choreographed than a Broadway musical. The fact that Patrick Mahomes and his wife Brittany also showed up tells you everything you need to know about how serious this damage control operation really is. They're pulling in sports royalty, movie stars, and pop music's biggest name all to create this narrative that Blake is just living her best life with friends. But we see right through it. You want to know what's really happening here? Blake's team is in full crisis mode, and they're using Taylor Swift's mansion and influence as the ultimate shield. $17 million buys you a lot of privacy and a lot of friendly press coverage. But here's what they don't want you to know. This level of desperation usually means the situation is way worse than what's been reported. Subscribe right now because I'm about to tell you something that will change how you see this entire situation. This isn't just about movie drama or bad press interviews. This is about a career that's potentially over. And Blake knows it. When you're this scared, when you're this desperate to control the narrative, it means the real story is 10 times worse than what we've seen so far. The exclusive Daily Mail photos show Cooper and his daughter soaking up the sun, standing on balconies, jumping in pools. All perfectly innocent activities that just happen to create the perfect wholesome backdrop for Blake's image rehabilitation. But notice what's missing from these photos. Any genuine relaxation or happiness from Blake herself. She looks like she's at her own funeral, not a fun pool party. And let's talk about Ryan Reynolds for a second. This man shows up looking like he's reporting for damage control duty, not enjoying a romantic getaway with his wife. The backpack, the cap, the serious demeanor. This isn't vacation Ryan, this is crisis management Ryan. He knows his wife's career is in jeopardy, and he's there to play the supportive husband role for the cameras. Here's the brutal truth that nobody in Hollywood wants to admit. When you have to hide out at your billionaire friend's mansion to avoid the press, your career is already over. You just haven't accepted it yet. Blake Lively went from being America's sweetheart to someone who needs Taylor Swift's $17 million compound as a safe house. That's not a temporary setback, that's a career-ending fall from grace. The most telling detail in all of this. Sources are claiming Blake is lying low with her pop star bestie. Lying low. She's not lying low, she's hiding in plain sight, using celebrity friendships as human shields. This is what desperation looks like when you have unlimited resources but no way to fix the damage you've caused to your own reputation.